This lesson is about estimating square roots. You know that the square root of 36 is equal to 6, and you know that the square root of 49 is 7. But what about all the square roots that are in between 6 and 7? For example, what is the square root of 39? What is the square root of 37, or the square root of 45? You see, we have to be able to estimate those, and that's what we're going to be learning in this lesson. So let's estimate the square root of a number such as 55. The way that you do this is you find the numbers that are perfect squares on either side of 55. For example, 49 is a perfect square, and the other perfect square around there is 64. Now the square root of 49 is 7, and the square root of 64 is 8. So we know that the square root of 55 is somewhere between 7 and 8. So what we do, we have this distance between 49 and 64, and we put 55 in here, and we say, how far is it from 64 to 49? That's 15 spots, because you go 64 minus 49, and we get 15. And what we do with that is we place it in the denominator position of a fraction. Now, to fill in the numerator position, we come back up here and we look at the 49 and the 55. How far is 55 from 49? So to do that, we go 55 minus 49, and we get 6. And we take that 6 and we put it in the numerator position. Now we got to reduce the 6/15 to 2/3. To 2/5, because both of them are divisible. Both 6 and 15 are divisible by 3. And then we convert the 2/5 into a decimal. So we go 2 divided by 5. 5 goes into 24 times with 0 left over. So the answer is 0.4. Now we take that 0.4 and we place it with the 7 here. Okay? Place it with the 7. So the answer will be 7.4. And that is our estimation of the square root of 55. Now let's do one more. Let's find the square root, estimate the square root of 89. Now once again, you find the perfect squares that are around 89. One perfect square that is around 89 is 81, and the square root of that is 9. So the next number up from 9 is 10, which would make the perfect square that goes with 10 100. So somewhere between 81 and 100 is 89, which means that somewhere between 9 and 10 is the estimated square root of 89. So how far is it from 81 to 100? We go 100 minus 81 gives us 19. And we take that 19 and we put it in the denominator of the fraction. Then we come back and we say, okay, now how far is it from 81 to 89? And we go 89 minus 81 gives us 8. And we take that 8 and we put it in the numerator of the fraction. And now our job is to change that into a decimal. So we take the 8 and we put it on the inside, 19 on the outside. And when 19 goes into 80 4 times, it gives us 76 with 4 left over. 19 goes into 42 times, and that's 38 with 2 left over. Bring down another 0. 19 goes into 21 times with 1 left over. And the reason I took it out 3 places is because I want you to round it to the hundredths position, or the second decimal place. So when we round 0.421, we look at the 1, here, and the 1 is less than 5, which means that we round down, we leave it to be 0.42. So we take that 0.42 and we put it with the 9, and that is our estimated square root of 89.